Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they headed to the locker room earlier on. The hometown crowd certain to give them a warm welcome. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. This is D.A. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players.
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Junior's out there with Harris. And it's Dawson in at the small forward. And for Chicago, Doc is out there with Smooth. And it's Clutch. Then there's Z. And it's Freak in at the 1. Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball. A guy you played for. Great Popovich on March 11th, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
And Dawson kicks to Cook, and there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
On defense, the Bulls. Harris outside. Shot clock at 6. High post try. It's rebounded by Z. Now here's Freak, guarded by Harris. Here's Long. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Oh, for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Freak passes to Long. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Doesn't go for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Harris. From deep three-point range. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2.
Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Z.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And it's Freak missing. The Spurs have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Harris outside. Back to Gibson. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Dawson. Buries the long-range jumper.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Long, defended by Gibson. And a wide-open look for Freak. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Harris passes to Cook. Off target with his 3. Chicago leading by 4. Here's Long. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Well, in a new season, there are some players, Richard, that hit the ground running. And there are others, as you well know, that take a while to get going. Which, I know what camp you fell into, but what would you say? Did you take a while to get going, or were you ready to go?
No, It was both. There was one where it was like I struggled to get going and really get a rhythm, and there's others that I was just ready to go and locked in. As your environment changes, so does your success. And so sometimes as your environment changes, you got to figure out how to be successful in it.
Good insight. And Dawson kicks to Gibson. Drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Now here's Freak, guarded by Harris. It's stolen by Harris. Driving the lane. Outside Gibson. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Freak with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now the pass to Long. Over Harris. And Long gets it to go. Long's got 9.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Jones checked in for San Antonio. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Spurs second.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
Harris outside. There's the screen over Martin. They grab their own miss. Here's Dawson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 3. Dawson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Spurs. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Long. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Martin. Driving inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Bulls have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
He hits the second from the line. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Dawson. 6 points for him. Harris outside. Pass to Jones. Fires from deep. The rebound by Long.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the paint. Here's Martin. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Harris outside. Passes to Dawson. Elbow shot is on the way. Chicago grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, they really got held down in that one. If you can't get points on the board, then you're pretty much beat no matter what.
Spurs trail by 4. Harris with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Martin's in the post. And it's blocked. They recover it. It's Martin on the wing. He kicks it to Freak. Goes back up. Misses off the right iron. And it's Harris with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game. They set the pick. Smooth with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here is Cook. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And here's Martin. His last outing, he had 8 points. pass to Cole. Harris inside, working on Martin. Harris, good.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
So timeout called here in the first for Chicago. Chicago leading.
Once again, Chicago.
Here's Coleman. The pass to Atkins. There's the pick. Here's Cole. And he converts the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Spurs shooting down around 24%. Obviously, they've struggled. Kicks to Tinsley from downtown. Drains the three-pointer.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's P. 11 feet away. That one, no good. Pass to Shaken. And here's Jones. Clock at 6. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Bulls have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Martin, the pass to Atkins. Right wing. Here's Chapman. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Coles. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Passes it to Shaken. A floater. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. The Bulls have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. There's the pick. Here's Atkins. Rebound San Antonio.
Oh, wow. This close, you got to finish strong. You can't give yourself room for a mistake. Like that.
Pass to Tinsley. There's the triple. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense. And even though he didn't see a ton of time on the floor in his 1 year in college, nobody doubted Patrick Williams and his upside.
The pass to Atkins. Puts up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the Spurs going the other way now.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first. Nice move. It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Outside, Jones. Another shot. Offensive rebound. Big Cat. And at last, they get one to fall. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And it didn't take long for Williams to live up to his potential.
No, and that's where basketball can be so funny sometimes. He started every game his rookie season after not starting at all at Florida State. Let's just say his game might be more tailored for the league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Cook is checked in for Big Cat. And Junior subbed in for Jones. Here's Long. There's the pass to Atkins. And again, Chicago, no good. To the middle, here's Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Drives to the hoop, trying to end the drought. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Off the left rim and out.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's P. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Pass to Shaken. And the foul on P. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
It's rebounded by Doc. For the three. And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs lead by 6.
The Bulls, ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio? Bulls trail by 6. We've got Z. Doc is out there with Smooth. Then it's Freak, and it's Long in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. He gets it in there. Z's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Bulls.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise.
No kidding, David. All right, thank you. Passes it to Dawson. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Gibson passes to Cook. Rebound by the Bulls. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Going inside.
San Antonio foul.
And the Bulls call timeout here. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who is the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set, KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now, Freak. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Smooth.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shots good by Gibson. Gibson's got 7 points in the game.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Pass to Freak. The pass to Long. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. In transition, here come the Bulls. Pass to Doc. Here's Dawson. He's got 8. And it's a foul called on Doc. That's his first foul. San Antonio calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Martin's checked in for the Bulls. And here's Harris from the arc. He's off on that one. And in Chicago the other way. Smooth passes along. There's a good screen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. So he gets them both.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. A steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's the lob to the hoop. And it's blocked. Now here is Harris. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Dawson.
Shooting for San Antonio.
That one is no good. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 tonight, and they've let it fly from downtown. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. That misses off the backboard. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Freak dishes to Martin. Over to the wing. There's Freak. Here he goes. Takes it off the glass. Freak's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Harris outside. Here's the screen. Goes up from the top of the key. The Spurs rebound. Big Cat gets the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
14 foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Chicago. And the first one drops. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believe in ourselves.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
Spurs passing it around. Pass to Harris. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Out left to the wing. Coleman, the pass to Z. And Jones pulls it down. The Spurs have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And Tinsley kicks to Jones. And it's off the back rim. No good. Chicago trailing here. Here's Coleman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Six to shoot. Martin for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Big Cat's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Tinsley kicks to Harris. From outside the arc, sinks the triple. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Here's Z. And again, unable to change momentum here. Spurs leading by 5. Harris up top. He has 7. Pass to Tinsley. Got a piece of it. Freak with it. He has 5. The pass to Coleman. From the low block. Good as the jump shot falls.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
For 3, Harris. Here's Big Cat. Martin with the block. Now here's Freak, guarded by Harris. And that one's good. Freak.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
San Antonio calls timeout. The Bulls making a switch here. Atkins checked in. Shake and Bates checked in for San Antonio.
Give it up one more time for your Chicago Bulls.
Pass to Harris. Now Tinsley. He's got 6. Here's Jones. Chicago grabs the miss. Z's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's P. Guarded by Harris. Outside Martin. Passes it to Z. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Jones sets the pick for Harris. The offensive rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Martin. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Tinsley kicks to Jones. That's in there. Tinsley with the assist.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Coleman. Defended by Jones. Fires for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Jones, the pass to Harris. There's the 3. Can't hit that one. And it should go the other way.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
He takes it in. Here's Z. Big Cat with the rebound. Big Cat's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Here's Jones. That one a little long. Chicago with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Coleman. Pass to Chapman. 5 on the clock. Here's Z. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
For 3, Harris. It's rebounded by Z. Z's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Left side, Martin. And there's the pass to Z. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Shake and bake passes to Jones. It's deflected.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Pass to Atkins. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
All right, David, thank you. We'll be
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the San Antonio Spurs.
A combination of poor shooting and poor shot selection. That's what my take was. They need to be more patient, run the offense all the way through, and let everyone touch the ball. Otherwise, they're playing into the other team's hands.
And let's shift focus to that first half in the paint where 2 centers are really battling it out.
It's been a good old...
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Shake and Bake. Harris is out there with Junior, and it's Cook in at the 5. Passes it to Long. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Freak. From outside, off the mark. Spurs trail by 10. Gibson for 3. The rebound by Long. And Chicago shooting 43% from the floor. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Dawson the pass to Cook. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cook's got it back down to single digits for the Spurs.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Long, defended by Gibson. Beyond the arc. And again, Chicago, no good. The Spurs shooting just 31% in the game. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Harris. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this.
Several teams changing it up here. Gibson looking it over. Just 4 to shoot. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. To the inside. Shots good by Cole. Cole's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Harris from the arc. The shot, no good.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Martin the pass to Long. Here's Smooth. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. with the fadeaway. Martin with the bucket. And it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. San Antonio again missing. Bulls have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Smooth passes to Long. Here's Smooth. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Gibson. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Down by 12. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Dawson the pass to Cook. And Coles pulls it down. Coles got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Martin. Now here's Freak. He's guarded close.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Here's Chicago. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to Long. All alone. Another one falls for Chicago.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Make some noise, Chicago. This is your 3-1-2 crew.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Number 1, the Bulls.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Spurs trail by 18. Right side Gibson. Here's Dawson. He's got 9. Hangs. And it's blocked. Freak passes to Martin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls? That's good for Martin. And both free throws good for Martin. Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could before long have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those 2 cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
See, it falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And the pass to Dawson. There's the pick from past the arc. The Spurs getting another chance here. Down low, here's Big Cat, and he bangs it home with one hand. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Over to the left wing. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Here's Coleman, defended by Gibson. "13 feet away." Chicago grabs the miss. Z's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Chapman's shot is off. Spurs trail by 17. The tray. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. He's checked in for Chicago. Spurs also with the sub. Tinsley's checked in. Pass to Z. Bulls moving the ball around. And here's Martin. He has 7. Passes to Z. Just 5 on the clock. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Gibson. And the rebound goes to Martin. The Bulls leading by 14. Coleman, the pass to Martin. Inside. It's intercepted. Outside Gibson to the wing on the left. No good with the triple. And Chicago shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Here's P. The 3. Nailed from three-point land. P's got 6 points.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Lets the 3 fly. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Now the pass to Coleman. Kicks it to Martin. Pass to Atkins. Here's Z. Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Spurs. Big Cats. Now here's Gibson. 10 points for him. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Chapman. Pass to Atkins. From deep. It's hauled in here by Tinsley. Spurs trail by 14. It's blocked.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Tuesday, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers coming into town. And then on Thursday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. The Bulls have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal. Harris
kicks to Jones. The three. Drills it from outside.
3 points.
Tinsley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Doc. And again, Chicago. No good. Spurs trail by 13. Harris looking it over.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the 3rd.
He hasn't even made 1 point at this quarter, and his team desperately needs him to get going.
To the inside. Lee pass was put in just the right spot. Doc's got his first basket.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Harris inside the line. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Pass to Doc. Shoots it. Rebound, San Antonio. Big Cats got rebound number 15 here tonight. Harris finds Jones. 56 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Now Tinsley. He's got 9. And Coles pulls it down. Coles got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The pass to Atkins. Here's the 3. No good on the shot. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. For 3, Harris. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Atkins. Here's Chapman. Jacks up a 3. Big Cat with the rebound. Harris with it. For 3. And that one is off. And so it's Chicago finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action in just a minute.
Please give a big round of applause.
Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guy.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Smooth. Clutch out there with Freak. Then it's Tiny. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Spurs with some changes. Shake and Bake's checked in for Big Cat. And Jones subbed in for Junior. Here's Dawson. The dish to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Passes it to Coles. Pass to Freak. Going inside. 6 on the shot clock. And Long gets it to go.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. At the elbow, Jones. Got a hand on it.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Coles can't hit. Spurs trail by 16. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the pass to Shaken. Here is Cook. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And Chicago shooting 43% from the floor. Now here's Freak, guarded by Harris. Fires from 18. Buries the jump shot. 22 points for the clutch.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
It's good from long range.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Martin with a screen on Jones. Long pass to Martin. Shoots. And that one hits back iron.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Dawson can't get it to go. Bulls leading by 13. Martin the pass to Cole. And here's Freak. This one for three. And the Bulls another three.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Long. Here's Smooth. And the Bulls another three.
The D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Dawson the pass to Cook. Left side Harris. Here's Dawson. And the shot is long. Now here's Freak. Pass to Long. He can't get that one. And the Spurs going the other way now. Harris outside. It's deflected. Now Freak. Here's Long. Drives to the hoop. Jams it in off the great move.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Dawson. Here's the floater. Smooth with a rebound. Smooth's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Long gets it to go. Long's got 11 in the second half.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Jones from outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Coles. Again, Chicago.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Harris dishes to Jones. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. It's something to think about.
Pass to Harris. He dishes it to Cook. Spurs passing it around. There's Shake and Bake. Got a piece of it. Smooth passes along. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Passed along. Pulls up. High post. A rebound by the Spurs. Cooks. Shake and bake passes to Harris. To the paint. Here's Cook. Now the pass to Dawson. Second shot opportunity. Nice hit again. Cook. Good. Cook's got 4 points this quarter.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been a menace after being held scoreless in the first half.
Here's Long. Dawson with the rebound. Harris outside. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart. I'm the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Tim. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
C's checked in for Chicago. Doc comes in for Tiny. Here's Long. Down low. Z. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Number 43. Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, number 14. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. By the looks of it, the Hall of Fame class of 2023, Richard, should be loaded. A lot of big names could be headed to Springfield, Massachusetts.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful to see two of the biggest rivalries, San Antonio and Dallas. Tony Parker and Dirk Nowitzki are on the ballot. And then there's Mr. Wade, Dwayne Wade. We know about that. So there's going to be a lot of rings walking into that ceremony.
A lot of rings indeed.
At the line for the Spurs, Cook. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Chicago making a switch here. And so Cook nails both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Here's Coleman, defended by Jones, and he cuts it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect for the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Harris inside the line. Good, he hits the jump shot. The Bulls leading by 20. Here's Coleman. It's tipped. Now Tinsley. He kicks it to Harris. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Spurs trail by 20. Jones, the pass to Harris. Here's Big Cat. Here's Tinsley. Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to Cook. That's in there. Tinsley with the assist. Cook's got 12 points in just the second half.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Freak with it. Harris is there. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Spurs trail by 18.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Junior's checked in for Jones. Harris outside. Shoots it up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He goes up again. That shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Long pass to Z. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for them.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Clutch.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
No good from Gibson. And the Bulls with possession. They lead by 17. Freak kicks to Long. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. They set the pick. Martin the pass to Freak. Here's Z. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And the Spurs with possession. To the wing right side. Here's Cook. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Here's Long. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like...
The money don't come, and when they get dark, then everybody dip, you get it out back, and they are reappear.
Hold on, hey, Casey, pause. I'm gonna add one part.
Say, the money don't come, don't sweet, shit when they get dark, and everybody dip, you get it out back, and they reappear, voila.
Delete all. Talk for. You know, this shit don't feel as good as it look. I'ma keep it real with you. I'm straight though. Made me what I am today. Butcher coming. This ain't my story about rags to riches, more about how I mastered physics. In the game, I used to train like Rocky, catch it. I was nice, but they was right when they told me that rapper business. I had 10 bands in my stash when I passed over $500,000. Come easy, no good. Don't be surprised I'll last you. It's like they put out a smash, then they gone in a flash and minute. And then they make tracks and disses like that's gonna add up the digits. They showing fake racks and pictures like that's gonna attract it. That was really me. I ain't have to act and conflicted. Only difference is I'm living, and I would've one of who knew that after. I still be casual, spending mil plus annual income. So here's my manual, then some. And this east side still in me, my ability to turn words to imagery. Probably the reason they gon' remember me. Figure we walk this tightrope with a feline's agility. There's so much to me, I could never live civilly. I can never without checking my mirrors visually. Come with that energy, cause gon' always stick with me. They wanna know what I brought to Griselda. I say validity. They asking what work I put in. I'm like, but didn't we? Problems, then I correct through the obstacles I progress. Illogical for them to feel they responsible for our success. Besides Kanye West, tell me who else I gotta respect. Cause I'm kinda perplexed. It's about time that I got my respect. It's the Butcher. Let's go.
About time that I got my respect, it's the Butcher. Yeah. Cold world. Griselda. You know what I mean?
Griselda.
You know what it is? When I show up, I'm on 10, not 9. On the night I was born, the rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning struck, power outage, sparks was flying, the real one's here, the young boy that walked with lions around the outlines of chalk with a lion. Of course I'm trying to revive a sport that's dying, but the in the bars that y'all relying, got these nerves thinking that you Zion, but that just mean I ain't as comfortable as y'all with lying, stretching the truth. No, I never stress in the booth. They feel the pressure, me, I feel like I just left a masseuse. Effortless, how I'm skating on these records is proof. I put your favorite rapper never letting them loose. Cold world, the heat of blast of your speaker. He the last of Mohicans, no weaklings last in my sneakers. Want me on the song, he gon' see the wrath of the. I'm probably gon' go to Jesus asked for a feature. Don't need a. Some see the glass is empty, I see a glass. Collecting his bread and mash like he a Catholic preacher. Just to count it cash, you might need a calculus teacher. Eureka, Einstein on the brink of the theory of relativity. Really, no MC equal. Feel me, co-pin be lethal. Crip like an old MTV show. On God, the best rapper alive. Now go and ask the best rappers that they tell you he never lied. Yeah. Tenor talk.
everything you teeth, everything you shot, and any. Nobody know. Don't be anybody in business. Yeah.